as possible to even put it in the right way. And I realized that, it's almost crazy to do it. But I had to wait a month and a half to do it the right way.
Oh, my God.
Now, the thing is, I had to go in there when I wasn't getting it. It's only when I met someone and just told me, I'm like, wow. So that's what it takes to get a passport out.
Listen, I walked in there and someone says, Kemi Smallz. I'm like, hi. He's like, I know you. What do you want? I want my passport. So yeah, come with me. And that's how I got my passport. If not,
crazy.
I've been there the whole day.
That's exactly what happened.
It's ridiculous. Oh, and also you can't show your arms. You have to wear your jacket for females.
But you know what, guys? I've never had a problem getting a passport.
No, try now. Okay, wait. Oh, you're British. You're not Nigerian.
Not a Nigerian passport. I've never had a problem getting my Nigerian passport.
You can try now.
I'm scared now.
Because first you see this. What happened to me the first time was I went in there and they complained about my hair.
What?
Now, your hair color now has to be black. Or whatever hair you're carrying has to be the hair that was on your first passport.
Okay.
So if you're not on that one, you might have a big problem. Anyways, we needed to start this conversation 30 minutes down, 12 o'clock. And we needed to start a conversation with a guy who is partly Nigerian and British.
Oh, my God.
I had to drop that in because, they have it easy. Until you guys went the Brexit.
The Brexit lane.
You know the thing is, don't you? Nigerians are happier that happened.
Yeah, of course. I don't know why.
Do you agree?
Yeah, of course. I can see why they're
Tell me why.
Because now the deals are going to be flying around Nigeria, UK more.
I heard that it's easier now because Nigerians get jobs now even better now than because as long as you're an architect, you're
the jobs that skilled professionals get.
Yeah, they say Nigerians get jobs now.
It's ridiculous because it's needed in the UK. It's
good.
It's needed all around the world.
So stay in Brexit, guys. It's nice. Ladies and gentlemen, right here on 96.9 Cool FM on Superstar Wednesday on the Midday Oasis. I've got one of the top best man with the magic fingers. I mean, if you think about one of the hottest videos you've ever watched, he made that happen. And he's not just a guy who just picks up a camera and shoots to a producer. He has an alignment with good music, with the right team from day one. And he has been a bridge from Nigeria to the world internationally because you think about it, is his growth as a person, knowing the music, knowing exactly what to do, and taking our videos and making it even more beautiful to the whole world. I think I respect him for that. And it's good that he's taking a bigger step. You guys will see something right now. He's been in our faces lately, and I'm going to ask you a few questions about that, Kemi Smallz, because we realize that at the end of the day, he has gone into what we call probably TV blogging, and right now it's going to take a different step where you have to see that this might go on terrestrial, right? And he has started on online TV, which is very prominent. Everybody goes in there, you get information, and you hear the thing is he's the bridge, and I like that. Very popular in the UK and here in Nigeria, and we want to see more of him. But we're asking a lot of questions. I'm talking about the one and the only Moe Musa.
Man like. Zup, 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 zup.
Thank you. Okay.
How you doing?
Good. Now Kemi picks it up from here. How are you, Kemi?
Kemi. Hello, darling.
Hello.
How you doing, baby?
Thank you very much.
I feel we have Frank Spencer on the show. That's good. How are you, man?
How are you? How you feeling?
I'm good. It's always good to be back in Lagos shooting and just working. I'm a busybody, so I just love staying busy.
Mm-hmm. For people listening for the first time, where are you based, really?
I'm actually based in London and I'm based in Lagos. Okay. Because work is, for me, is split between the two territories. Mm-hmm. So I literally always have to just kind of like make sure I'm kind of everywhere. Mm-hmm. So I've got house in Lagos, house in London, and vice versa.
What's keeping you in Lagos now?
What's keeping me in Lagos now? All the music videos that I'm trying to shoot. Okay. All music videos, and we shot I don't know if I can say it, but we shot the Hennessy Cypher. Mm-hmm. That was pretty good. That's going to come out very soon. Vectors 1 has been launched yesterday. Okay. Shot a video for Ice Prince, releasing a video for Ice Prince, shooting a video for Shady.
The one with the large truck?
Yeah, the one with the large truck.
I like that truck.
Yeah. And you know what? And we picked that particular setting because it was right outside ShopRite, and it's just kind of like embracing what we have in Lagos. I've never seen that before, and I see a lot of like UK and American videos that shoot in car parks. So I just thought, you know what? The ShopRite car park couldn't be a better brand for the car park type of vibe. So yeah. It's coming out.
So what exactly is Your Fresh TV?
Your Fresh TV is an online TV platform. where we produce content, distribute content, and share content, from music videos to short films to TV shows, game shows, dating shows. We started in December, and we've been aggressively pushing on our social media platform. And now, you know, the response is overwhelming, and we're just driven to create more.
Yeah. I mean, I dropped my comments on it.
Yeah, I see your comments.
Yeah, I dropped my comments on it. I like the page, and talking about aggression.
Yeah.
Now, this is a question that might throw you off because, I mean, I follow what you guys post and all that, and I realized that you talk about Rema a lot.
Yeah.
And it's Rema. Exactly. And it now feels to me like it is a paid for hype.
No.
Okay, so wait, let me.
Hey.
I mean, that's what I feel, because I said you guys post almost everything about that kid.
Do you know what?
It's hot, but now
Yeah.
I think when you guys ran it off, and I think you took it off the page, was when you guys now had to put him against Wizkid. And I'm like, okay, this is now going out of line.
It's getting
right?
atomic. It's getting atomic.
Exactly. And I know you guys got a lot of
Do you know what it
backlash
is?
on that.
No, we get a lot of backlash on it, but that's the interesting thing. We have to build up social consciousness about a certain person, topic, or brand. Now, the thing about Rema is the way he's like. It's not my fault he's so good, and his style, his music, everything about the kid, I think it falls in line with UK culture and Nigerian culture, and he's penetrating so quickly. Like, you just can't hate on him, man.
I agree, but putting him against the legend.
No, but he's not putting him. He's not putting him against. That's the thing. That's the problem we have in Nigeria, because we put two pictures that we're not putting him against.
No,
we're just.
I was speaking about the caption. The
caption
said-
yeah.
Because the caption is the catch. Because now it felt like you guys were putting a guy. See, Wizkid is Wizkid,
No,
man.
Wizkid is the
That's
dawn.
it.
The
So
dawn.
I think it felt
The dawn.
So was
Exactly.
it okay? So
But I have- do you know,
was it a comparison?
It was. Do you know? For me personally, it wasn't a comparison, but it was just trying to show that, you know, there are new cats out there that can be everything they can be. And you know, because they're new doesn't mean to say that they can't have hits and like national, international hits. And that's kind of like where I was going with it.
Yeah, but I mean, for Rema, we already know he has hits and he's doing great.
He's got hits, but he's still got a lot of traction, dude. He's got a lot of work to do. You know what I mean?
I like the sound. I mean, because
Like,
he has a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do. He might have Lagos or I might have Nigeria, but that there is, like, his style can penetrate to Australia, Asia, like, you know, the South Americas. That's where I see his brand developing to, because you know me, I'm a traveler. I travel everywhere.
True. Do you think he's the next Wizkid?
I don't know if I can call him the next Wizkid, but I definitely know he's the next something special.
Okay.
Okay.
Playing
Okay.
safe, Mo. Playing safe.
Okay.
Yay!
I like that. Wheezy fans. Those are the little players.
Wizzy Baba! Wizzy! We love you,
Start
baby!
seeing Wheezy's sons, Wheezy's fathers, at Wheezy's family. They come for you, bro.
Bro.
We'll be right back in the show, 96.9 Cool FM. We're going on a quick break. We have Moe Musa. It is Superstar Wednesday with myself and Kemi Smallz. And we have more questions. You guys, the numbers are 271-0969, 271-2969, and 271-3969, right? You want to talk to Moe Musa? Call the numbers. You drop your comment at Cool FM Nigeria. We'll be right back on the show. Don't touch that.
Relax and listen to 96.9 Cool FM.
96.9 Cool FM, your number one hit music station. It's still the Midday Oasis Superstar Wednesday. This is Connie, and that's Rema. Apparently, is everybody's just looking at that kid as the next big thing, as Moe Musa already said,
Love it.
is the next special thing. and the thing is, first of all, think about a kid who's at 18 and has got that somewhat poise and energy, and you know, the kind of clout that he actually, you know, pulls out in what he does. It's something to write him about. I mean, I'll be honest with you, his heart, his music is good. I had him on the show, and you know, it's almost like he understands, knows his craft, and knows where he's going to at 18. It's not easy to see
definitely.
things like that, you know. So I mean, I'm very impressed about what the team have done with him. Shout out to the Prince. The first time I ever met him was at Harvest, and the Prince brought him to me and said, "This is my next big package to the world." And we, you know, teaming up with Maven and everything. I'm like, okay, fine. Let me play some of his songs. And I'm like, guy, this
Yeah.
kid is hot. And like,
Yeah.
but they're actually planning to bring him out. It would take a while, and he did. And before you know it, Don Jazzy just put the signing on it.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. I mean, for me, it is. And talking about fresh is, it is not easy to find, because I'll be honest with you, for me, finding new talents that are very, very, they have their head screwed on,
Yeah.
it is pretty hard in this part of the country. I'll be honest with you. Because once they get it, they feel it's the biggest thing.
I think there needs to be some kind of training, man. I don't know how we can come together as musicians and creators, but there needs to be some kind of training and orientation as to what is expected of artists. Do you get what I mean? What is expected of managers? And I think everybody's just running amok a little bit. Like, everybody's running around. You have glorified PAs. You have it's just mad, and nobody knows how to act sometimes.
What pisses you off the most about the entertainment industry?
I think what pisses me, I'm glad you asked me that question. What pisses me off most about the entertainment industry, I think it's ego and obnoxiousness, and people not understanding and realizing that we are an emerging industry. We are not where we would like to be. So in order for us to be where we would like to be, and for the world to recognize us on a world stage, we need to cooperate, guys. It's very simple.
Crazy. For me, I mean, what pisses me off the most is laziness and a sense of entitlement.
Yes, it's honestly, like, I feel that we are gods because it displays in our character. We really, really, like, we have a lot of energy and pride, but we need to just, like, for the sake of cooperation, for the sake of getting the bigger job done, because we can all do jobs, we can all do videos, we can all do things, but it will always be one. As a collective, our power is much more.
I realized that it's just a few Nigerians who are in the UK that the music breaking into this place.
Yeah.
I mean, except for the Skeptors and
Yeah. But Skeptors done it differently, man.
But I'm saying people in the main, except for the guys in the mainstream. I mean, I'm talking about real Nigerians who are doing core Nigerian music.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't end up, and just a few guys like maybe Mologo, who's in that space, and they just broke in here. But I've realized that we have a lot of Nigerian artists in the UK, but they don't really break into. It's just that same space.
It's crazy.
What
for them.
exactly it is?
It is for them. It's the miscommunication of like they don't know the inroad. They're in London or the Birmingham or Manchester. They just don't know how to get in touch with Do2dtun. They don't know how to get in touch with XYZ or how to service their videos. They usually give money to some plugger that never, like, they never see their videos on TV. Their family members never see their videos on TV. There's no way to monetize or monitor, if their videos are being played on radio or TV. So it's very mystical for them. So they rather stay away from it.
But it's still in that space. I mean, it's growing,
but that's because there's no there isn't really any platforms as well in the UK. There's like DJ Edu that's doing BBC Radio 1 Extra, and then there's a few other DJs that do shows, but there's no dedicated platform for Afro music as a whole, East, West, South, North. There isn't a platform dedicated to that in the UK.
Okay, you guys are very known for talking about Afrobeat.
Oh, here we go.
It feels like
here we go.
You guys have defined what Afrobeat is.
Yeah.
And it's different from what we know.
Yes.
But now the thing is, because of how you guys are defined and everybody wants to bring their music outside Nigeria, especially in the UK, we tend to go with the flow.
Yeah.
What do you understand about Afrobeat?
Afrobeat, I understand, is two variations. Afrobeat is the original, made by Fela, of course. And then Afrobeat is the I don't know, metamorphosis. Okay. And then from Afrobeat is Afro pop and Afro swing and Afro dance and rap. And I think everybody's getting it confused where they say, oh, it's this is this or it's that. No, things happen, things develop, things change, and things grow and evolve, man. That's just it. That is the evolution. I feel Afrobeats is from the Afrobeat. So thank you, Kemi, for that one. I needed that. I was struggling.
Yeah, you can rap on Afrobeats now, and it's acceptable as well.
It's just that, the thing for Afrobeat, there should be, it is a a kind of music. It's like the same we have the juju.
Yeah.
The same we have the Fuji, the Apala.
Yeah.
It's in the same category.
Yes.
And it was created by just one person.
Yes.
Afrobeat is created by Fela.
Yes.
And there are instruments that should be played in it that qualifies it as Afrobeat.
Yeah.
So, but the only problem is now we use it as an umbrella for any Nigerian song from here.
Yeah.
Then you call it Afrobeat. No.
Yeah, no, we call it in the UK because there's so many different types of music coming into the UK and in other parts of Europe that they have to categorize it, or else they won't know what it is or how to play it.
Okay, so now that's why the Afrobeat came through.
Afrobeats with an S.
Okay,
Yeah,
with
with
an
an
S.
S. Afrobeat. So that's the only fundamental difference. There's Afrobeat and then Afrobeats.
Okay.
Do you understand? And
Okay.
Afrobeats is the younger evolution of the sound.
Okay, so this was an umbrella created just the same. We have jazz and
Yeah, and then you have the other denominations.
so you're saying that Afrobeat like Fela on the Afrobeats.
No. I'm saying,
I wanna understand.
Afrobeats is under Afrobeat. So
Okay.
Afrobeat is the number one.
Okay.
And then Afrobeat stems off of it because it's younger, electronic sounds.
Okay,
X, Y, Z,
okay,
the
okay.
technology.
It's the same way
we
we have the EDMs, the
and the
okay.
dance music and
Okay.
X, Y, Z.
Okay.
So it's just evolution, like as Kemi said.
Okay, good.
Done, no Kemi.
Do you shoot movies as well?
Yeah, do you know what? I've shot a few short films back in the days. I think with the evolution of this Your Fresh TV campaign, we are shooting some films. There's a movie that we've got in London with one of the stars that I would love to say right now, but I can't. We're finishing up with the storyline and the storyboard of that. I've had a few movie meetings. So yeah, that's definitely on the table, and I'm hoping I can get at least another short out before the end of the year. That'd be great. Yeah.
What would you say is like your touch, your style? You know, the way like with movie directors, but you watch a Quentin Tarantino movie, you know it is, and Guy Ritchie, and everyone has that. What would you say is yours?
I think when you watch any of my movies, you're gonna realize that actually this guy is maybe a bit nuts, because I do like to warp into the minds of the characters and not only tell the story but use materials and textures to kind of explain the thought process of that character. So I could film like different elements and stick it together in the snap second of what you think that person's supposed to be thinking for the situation, and it will be different. I've experimented with the style. For me personally and for my peers around me, they love it. So when I display it to the wider world, fingers crossed you guys like it too.
When you get a block, what do you do? When you get that you're trying to create
when I get a block, I go jet skiing, man. I
All
go
the time?
straight. Yeah, I love I jet ski like at least maybe once or twice a week. I just go up the lagoon. That's what I like doing, because you're on your own. If something goes wrong, you're on your own. If something goes right, you're on your own. You appreciate it. That you can't really Snapchat and there's no mobile phone. You're literally on your own and you're just thinking. And sometimes when you just stop on the lagoon and you just pause and you look around, you appreciate Lagos from a whole different perspective.
That's good. That's good. I was talking to Kemi today about staying on social media for a while.
No, for a while. No, I don't think I could do that.
He did. He mentioned. He says he's thinking
I
1
want
week.
to try because it's not that it affects me, but it takes my time.
Yeah, it does.
I'm not in tune with myself every time. I feel like I'm doing stuff because, you know, I need to feed people with something. And sometimes it takes a lot from me.
Yeah.
And I just want to try as much as possible. I don't want it to control me. I want it to be able to control it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so, and I think a lot of people
I
need
understand
to.
that. I respect that.
You don't understand how much you guys have lived your life off, you know, clicking and, you know, seeking for validation and, commenting and talking about. So I want to stay off it a lot. I realize that, you know, it kind of controls a part of my life, and I don't like that.
I think people need to get hobbies. Like really,
which is what I was gonna get into. I feel like if you like, because I like that you say you like to jet ski, so when you need to, you go.
Yeah.
Right. I think that everyone needs to figure out what it is that, you know, they truly enjoy, and I say truly because there's the idea of what you should enjoy doing, and then there's what you really like to do.
Yeah.
So if you figure that part out, it's fine. So personally, the social media is not much of a problem for me because I like to read my novels. So I have moments where I can drop my phone and read.
Yes.
I like to watch watch movies, and if I'm watching a movie, I hate distractions.
Like concentrated
so I have moments where I can drop my phone and do that, right? I do like events. I can, when I'm going shooting archery, I'm dropping my phone, and it's me and my bow and my arrow.
You got archery. I want to do that as well.
Yeah,
man.
you have to take a class, a 2-week
Kemi
class.
goes to wear the sports. And
Yeah,
nice.
you know. So
that.
like I have moments. You have to have those little moments where you can have a moment for yourself and just breathe.
It's good. I mean, the thing is, sometimes you look at it. How come I never get to do certain things? Because I mean, I wanna do stuff that are not different. I mean, right now I'm even thinking of golf because I've been talking to my friend and he told me, we could go to Lacroix and play golf. I'm like, okay,
yeah.
I don't want to do it for the prestige. I want to do it because I like it. I play football every time. That's Wednesdays, Sundays. I play with my friends. It's a getaway. It's an escape for me. I love it. But sometimes you gotta fill up your space because Nigeria is hard.
It's crazy.
Hard.
It's crazy. You have to put your time. And if you're not scheduled your time right, you miss the day.
I've realized that for time being, you've not really been shooting music videos.
Yeah, well, do you know what? It's because I went for a period of I'm just thinking, I'm shooting the same thing over and over again, and it's been like 12, 18 months I've been shooting the same thing. People are literally asking for the same thing in different ways, but it's still dance, it's still, I want a car, I want a big house. And for me, that was disruptive to my creativity. It was just disrupting me completely. It was knocking me completely off. So I like things to vary. I like things to change, and I like to mold new things. So that's why I wasn't shooting for a while, because I just took time off.
How do you balance that? How do you balance that as a creative? What your client wants, like you said, now they want the same thing consistently, and what it is that you want to do and express yourself and still make money at the same
exactly.
time.
Do you know what? I've been shooting for like 12, 13 years, and I've actually finally found the balance of that. Before sometimes when you run a business, you want your cash flow and your money, so you can pay your staff, to always flow, so you're taking a lot of jobs. But sometimes you really need to pause and say to yourself, what is it you want? And I literally said, okay, you know what? I'm going to listen and associate myself with artists that I respect and I like their sound, and I feel like they've got a promising future. And those are the artists that I'll dive into more. And usually I'm quite pleasantly surprised with the music they create. So I'm not in the position where I don't like the song. That's the position you need to take yourself out, because when you don't like the song, I don't think you're going to create a particularly good production. And if I don't like it, I believe the masses won't like it. That's kind of like a general consensus.
What would you like to see more of in our Nigerian music videos?
I would just like to see more creativity. People like Tenny, man. Tenny and Simi. I just like the way they're creative and Fowls, man. Like the creativity, like taking things out of the box and just using the country for what we've got, rather than trying to simulate the American stuff. You know
what's happy? What's even for me now? What is even good now is now that door is open now. You have to bring something to the table that is different and makes a lot of sense. Then you can get in. Because I can tell you in the last 5 years, maybe nobody, or 6 years, nobody will have taken that time out to listen to the likes of Adekunle Golds and the Simis and the Fowls. I'll be honest with you. But right now that door is open. If you're not creative and you are not different and your sound is not, above average, nobody's gonna listen to you.
I just think you need to be different nowadays, and now it's just not just gonna be that party music. You need to come with the whole kablam package. You need to be online. You need to be a model. You need to be an artist, a writer. You need to be a painter, a cook. You need to be able to. You need to use your talent and just be as versatile as you can, because now you can sell your talent, your personality, and who you are in many different ways. This is the 21st century. The online is kicking ass.
Okay, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's 17 minutes. We're about to hit 1 o'clock. It is Superstar Wednesday on the Midday Oasis. And Kemi Smallz and Do2dtun were hanging out with Moe Musa. And we'll be back. We're going on a quick break. We'll be back with more questions and more music. The Moe Musa on your number one hit music station. I still got Kemi Smallz with me.
You already know.
Still rocking it. Beautiful day. I mean, it's a hot day.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
A hot day.
I I think we did something wrong.
Aren't we always doing something wrong?
You know, one guy told me, said, you know, right, like God has done his job for Nigeria. I think we're not listening to him anymore. So he's taking a holiday.
No. Trust me, I tell you what, bro, you'd rather be hot than cold, man.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I would rather be really hot than really cold.
I agree.
Being cold is very painful.
Nuts.
I went through years of going to school, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, ears, nose, fingers, frosted over, toes, finished.
That's crazy. Auntie, let me tell you, that's why I've never liked the UK. I feel like
and
it's
always
boring.
so gloomy
It's
and
always
like,
so gloomy.
what is the
And
problem?
everybody
It's like
is like a
Gotham
zombie. Like everybody
City.
just, you know, I'm not
In
here for you. I just want to go get my money. That's what everybody's about.
Yeah, it's rush
hour.
Yeah.
Really cold. And when it's cold, it is really cold.
Yes.
Now
And the rains are weird.
And then it's mushy. It's like the rain and then mud.
Then summer, it's sun, but it's still cold. I don't think what the
But you know
hell.
what? But summer in the UK, I think
It is not.
There's no other better place in the world than summer in the UK. I don't care, y'all.
It's crazy.
I'm backing it, yo. I'm the captain of the I Just Got Back Society. Yeah, I'm gonna hold that title.
That's good.
Pride.
But that's why you guys run back every December.
Yeah.
And it's like everyone just wants to leave. No, I can't deal with that cold.
Yeah.
Because how do you do Christmas and it's just
Do you know
indoors?
do you know it's really cold? January. Holy smoke. It's freezing.
So everybody comes back here and get hot and go back and say, I'm going to miss a Burna Boy
You have
show.
to get a buzz. You have to get a Lagos dose in December. You have to.
Crazy. But it's always a pleasure having you here in Nigeria.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
I feel like you're back or you're not back.
I am. Do you know what I find? I actually sometimes say I'm going back to London. I'm not coming back. And then like within 12 weeks, something's going to bring me back to Nigeria. 10 to 12 weeks, I will be back in Nigeria. Something happens. You know, so I praise God for that.
Booked and busy, that's what he is.
Yeah.
Booked and busy.
Booked and busy.
That's why you see your book down busy.
Yeah.
And you know I like to throw that in there.
The energy car.
Every weekend, book
I
down.
The energy car.
Kemi, I did find money. This one, I'm not even trying to. See, guys, maybe it's one of the reasons I left social media. I did find money. You know, I realized, people just follow you on Instagram. I don't get money for me, my guy.
I know.
I mean, I'm just giving a part of my life to the whole world, man. What you did, yeah. I did. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, we just keep. I've heard that most time. I think the reason why Kemi has gotten connected.
Yeah.
Kemi gets connected to songs that have money inside. I realize it.
Hey.
I didn't
Unnecessary.
I'm over here.
I'm gonna say, well, you know what cracks me up? You know what cracks me up? When Kemi makes a call, when you have to call her for money, the switch is crazy. It's like, this is enough. She just said, I'm on the radio now. Can you call me back?
No, because like people like to just talk small talk, and
God.
I'm not really interested in small talk except with my friends.
Yeah,
Exactly.
If you're not saying anything that's helping me or helping,
Later.
like peace.
Later, alligator.
Next.
Crazy. It's
I hear
crazy.
that.
Which video do you consider your biggest video ever shot by you?
I don't know the biggest video, but the one that I'm loving the most right now is the Larry Gaga featuring Wizkid.
Okay.
White.
I really like. Do you know what it is? When I'm watching it on TV, and they play that video, it just kind of breaks the noise visually. It just breaks the noise. All the images thrown in your face. That one just comes and it's
minimalist.
It's just simple. This is a normal song with a normal video.
Guys, just chilling.
Everybody's chilling. Nobody's going nuts. Hey guys, relax for a moment. And after the video plays, back to the madness.
That's good.
That's a perfect example, actually. Or explanation.
Yeah.
I like that
Because the
explanation.
truth is, it's all noise.
It's a lot of busy. My eyes are busy. So I have to give them.
And it's not
time.
constructive busy.
No, it's
there's
not.
like organized chaos.
Yeah.
It's not organized chaos at all. It's
And
just chaos.
It can give you like a like you've turned off the TV and you ask yourself how you feel and you like. If your mind is busy, then you didn't have a good time watching that TV. You didn't get much, So yeah.
Crazy.
What's your favorite movie this year yet?
My favorite movie. I don't think I've watched it yet, and I think it's the Avengers Endgame.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, you like it.
We need to start asking questions. When do we get spoilers now?
Yeah, because
it feels like
everybody hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm going to watch it tonight. That's it. I made up my mind. Guys, your fresh team, we're going to watch it tonight.
Okay, you guys. So catch Moe at the cinema. You might pay your ticket. You never know. Moe doesn't like that. You know, like Nigerians. Moe, I'll find out. I thought you do anything. I will be great,
bro. The way I get that, yo,
it's crazy. You know the thing is, you think you're behind the scene, they think people don't know you, but in Nigeria, they know you, man.
Bro, they know me in London. I'm at a train station. And like, yo, the conductor be like, Moe Musa, how far guy?
And you know when you feel like you've left Nigeria and you're like, what the hell? Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Funny. It's funny.
I mean, talking about culture shock,
yeah.
You know, Nigerians get there and you feel like sometimes they find you very hard to cope or they don't want to come back. I mean, talking about culture shock, what is the biggest thing you think Nigerians face in the UK?
I think the biggest thing Nigerians will face in the UK is when you get into the UK, all the rules and the legislation. Yeah. You don't know if you're doing something wrong sometimes. Like, legitimately, you don't know if you're doing something wrong, and then you get arrested for it. You're like, wow. Whoops. Do you know what I'm saying? I did it. Whoops.
You know, that brought us a video we saw of the guy who said,
am I going to, I want to know if I'm going to jail or I'm going to go home, sir.
Bro, that guy, I could tell that guy literally can kill himself if he come back to Nigeria.
No.
You know what I really liked about that video? The judge was a nice guy.
Yeah,
he was a little guy. He said, breathe in.
But you know, the judge was a nice guy, but the guy in question was an even nicer guy.
Yeah.
You can see that if he's a father, he's going to be the nicest dad in the world.
You know what he said? I just want to know my fate. I want to know if I'm going home.
When he said you did nothing wrong, you're not going home. Say,
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
That is a typical Nigerian.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. That was funny.
And you know the funny thing is, the guy who actually, the guy who the
prosecutor.
Yeah, the prosecutor said, that's the bad guy. That's the guy who's not good.
Yeah.
Because I felt like he just wanted to pick on the guy for no reason. He just wanted to just, you know. He just wanted.
The law system.
He would have gone home from there.
Yeah.
He would have gone home. I mean, he was coming back to Nigeria from there.
Oh no! They'll send him to prison, dog. American prison, y'all. Like big boy prison.
Wow.
They'll send him to a Yankee prison, like the big one, you know, prison break stuff.
You know what? Everything just came to my straight. No shanking. Bad. Thank you, Moe, for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
We had a great time. And, you know, more work from you guys. Your Fresh TV's out.
Yeah, Your Fresh on Instagram, Twitter. We're all the same thing, Your Fresh TV. Hit us up. But more importantly, is the up-and-coming artist. The fresh artist. Yeah. Don't be scared to hit us up. We're a totally friendly team. You know, and it's our prerogative to shoot. That's what we want to do. We want, for the people that can't, we want to be able to give them a helping hand.
Oh, wow.
For real. So, there's going to be lots of initiatives. So, guys, keep your eyes open.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens.
I didn't even see that coming. So, it's an idea where you have to even take someone from, you know, the grassroots, as long as they have good material.
You have to have good material, good style, good swag. Make our team feel like you've got a promising future. And you don't know what could happen, like especially if you haven't got any means. We'll find a solution, because that's how the music industry works. If there's nobody to help the up-and-coming artists, like legitimately, like how are we gonna get new artists?
True.
How's the industry going to evolve?
I totally agree with you.
You know, so yeah, man, that's what I'm down with.
Thank you so much, guy.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you so much, man, for coming on.
Kemi, darling, thank you, Bun. See you later.
So, guys, you know what? Keep it locked on 96.9 Cool FM. Till the Midday Oasis, 3 minutes past 1 o'clock, and we're having a great time. More music on the show. We might have a guest, too, as well, so fingers crossed. But you can always watch this live on www.facebook.com/CoolFM969. We always drop snippets and videos. If you didn't catch the interview, you can watch it online as well, and we'll be right there on